Alrighty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate y'all being here. Thanks for being here during the break. Hope y'all are doing fantastic on this fine Tuesday. As far as setup course play for each field, yes. Course play, yes. Course play is very dependent on like what implement you have and stuff like that. So you can save your course. So if you have a combine course that you like, say you have your combine, that's the combine you're gonna use, and you can save that. So it's the same every time. I typically don't save them. I just generate them. But you would have to do that for each field. Yes. Abels, thank you. So remember earlier today, by the way, chat, when I said to Father, I think I said it on stream. I don't think I muted. When I said, hey, I put those flashlights on the charger for you. Y'all remember me saying that? I don't know if I said that with my mic muted or not. But I have these, there's two flashlights here at the house that we've kind of had. One is USB-C. Okay, Jeff remembers. One is USB-C. You just plug it in, it charges the internal battery. It's good to go, right? The other one is this little like tactical flashlight that I've had for a while. I love the thing. It's super bright. And it has a removable battery that you have to put in this little charger to charge it. So you got to take the end cap off and you pull out this battery and you put it in a charger and you charge it, you put it back in, put the end cap on. Literally on my kitchen counter, it was flashlight, battery charger with the battery in it, and the cap for the flashlight. That's the battery. Pops took the flashlight, didn't take the battery or the cap for the end of it for that matter. So he took a paperweight. So he left the other one charging. The USB one's still out there plugged in, so it's charging. But that one he took the paperweight, which normally he doesn't use that flashlight. It's kind of my flashlight, but like I don't care if he uses it. Obviously, I don't mind at all. But yeah, so because I know he's going in the dark building that doesn't really have any lights in it. He's gonna need a flashlight, and well, we do have our DeWalt light at the farm. It's probably sad if using that, but that little tactical flashlight's great. It's way brighter and like way smaller and way lighter. Like, yeah, lighter, smaller, brighter. It's everything. It's great. But yeah. Your wife. Flashlights on the helmets. She threw it out instead of recharging. No, they're not cheap either. I don't remember what it cost, but I've had this thing forever. I've had this flashlight for a long time. I don't remember. I think I bought it from B&H. Yeah, like photo, video. Of all places, B&H. I believe that's where I bought it from. I've had that thing forever. I bet I've had that like 10 years. 8 years, 10 years, something like it. I've had it for a long time. And that thing's never let me down. It's a great flashlight. It does kind of cook through that battery pretty fast, but I love it. It's a great flashlight. Just saying. $110 for the battery. Oh, God. I knew they weren't cheap. Oh man. I don't think I would tell too many people that, to be honest. I think I would just say, yeah, I was having trouble with my other battery. I had to get a new one. I don't think I'd tell people why. To be honest. I would just say that, yeah, it wasn't holding a charge very long. Oh, gosh. That's kind of rough, huh? Oh, I mean, it's a $5 battery, who cares? But yeah, 110, that would be, that'd be kind of rough. Don't tell anyone, so you're telling Twitch. Let's go. 10,000. I want to say the light that this goes in, I want to say is like 3,000 Kimmy. It's stupid bright. The flashlight like you're talking about, they're cool, but they're not super practical. They're too big. And especially for what Pops is trying to do today with what he's doing, he needs the smaller, kind of the smaller light. So yeah, the 10,000s are cool though. I betcha. Oh, it happened 3 years ago. All right, that's good. That's good. That's funny. That is funny. Want to show him how to charge. Oh, man. Let's go. God, this truck is so dirty, chat. It's terrible. It's also crazy to think there's 40 hours on this pickup truck. This is the Lizard 350. It's in the mod hub. It's a Lizard. Lizard. Yep, Lizard brand. I believe the beds are a separate download, but they're all there. I just think it's funny that Pops did that with the flashlight, by the way. Just didn't take the battery. It was sitting like 2 inches to the left of the flashlight itself. So he must have been in a hurry to leave or something. Or like I said, I know he doesn't really use the flashlight. He knows what this battery is. If he sees this battery, he knows what that's from, but like must have just slipped his mind today, which is fine. It happens. Is that the first? He must be set on doing his centers first. I'll get blamed when he gets home. Yeah, I was just trying to be nice and charge it for him. But yeah, I'll probably get blamed. Yep. I probably will. You know, I can't hold the flashlight, right? I can't charge the flashlight, right? Well, I give up. Hold your own flashlight. Charge your own flashlight, Pops. I was just trying to help. Oh, the whole holding of the flashlight thing for your dad is it's so funny to me. It's so true. You know, honestly, when we got the Alice B, we were taking like the carburetor or the intake manifold or something off the side of the engine, and it was, you're not holding the flashlight right. I was like, I started laughing. So I actually took a photo. I don't think I've ever posted the photo. You can't really kind of tell what's going on, but like to me, the photo means a lot because you can just kind of see like my hand, the flashlight, and then like Pop's working on the tractor. And it's just like my POV that day, you know, like I think it's great personally. It was hilarious. This weather's killing my game right now, y'all. Absolutely killing my game. Good Lord. That or we got like trucks freaking out somewhere. That's still moving. We still have issues down there, it looks like. No, we don't have issues. They are moving. Okay. Just want to keep, everything's got to keep on moving. Got to keep on moving. Oh boy. We're down to 1.9 TMR, boys. 1.9 million TMR. Corn plater side. All right, I'm gonna go run the corn planer, I think. Chat. I think is what we're gonna do for a while. Hey, actually, what's the rain forecast look like? The fast time to the afternoon is supposed to stop raining. I think we're gonna do that too. Fast time to like 1:30. Hopefully get out of the rain. I don't know about y'all, but I've kind of had enough of it, so. Plus it's killing my game, I feel like, right now. We're up to, what, 12.6 gigs of RAM, too, on the server side. So that's fun. Alright. Please stop raining. Please? I said please, it has to. I asked nicely. That's how it works. Or something like that. Alright, we're not waiting for this on my truck. Aha, there we go. Let that sun shine. Let the sun shine. Everything can be a song, chat. It is a song. Everything is a song. Just saying. The sun. All right. Now, the funny thing is we get all this TMR hauled, right? Then we need to take a little bit and let our milk wagon run, which is on the little John Deere 3020 or whatever. But it's fine. It gets the job done eventually. And then put it all back on. Actually, we can probably just leave it on TMR for a while. Because there's a lot of TMR that needs to be moved still. Although I can't tell because you can't open the menu and check, which really sucks about the hypocrite silos. You can't just see how much they have in storage. And it doesn't show up anywhere in storage, which really does kind of suck. But that's okay. All right, let's get some corn planted down here. Never enough corn to plant, to harvest. Because it's corn after all. The door's still open. Truck's halfway down the field, door still open. It's fine. It'll buff. Alright, we're gonna fix the skippers here on 13. We'll fix probably just the big one down there on 9, and then do some planting, y'all. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go plant. We should be good for a little while anyway. We have that dude's got a while to go, and then these two, yeah, 19 will be my first one done. That's okay. We're getting there, chat. It's only been all stream of planting. That's okay. All stream of no frame rate. That's what it's been. Yeah, we got 2 good ones up there, 1 good one for sure. But you know, if you think of all the semis that are moving, and I think there's 4 out of 5 semi trucks are hauling right now. Plus there's 2 tractors running with TMR. Actually, I think there's only 1 running right now. The other one I stopped because it was out of TMR over there. So, there's stuff though. Lots of stuff. Now that we're out of the rain though, it does seem a lot better. That gave me like an extra 10 or 12 FPS right there. Got that pesky rain. Trucks just zooming around out here. Just getting after it, y'all. Let's go. Alright, fix this one. This one's kind of a big deal. After all. I thought I was gonna leave some still. No. I said no. No, no. Alright, let's get ourselves a little steer assist. And get after it. Get some corn planted. I'm surprised he didn't call me and be like, the stupid flashlight doesn't work. I'm actually surprised he hasn't called me and be like, what's wrong with this flashlight? Well, you didn't take the battery, so it happens. Like I said, though, he doesn't ever use this flashlight. I'm surprised he grabbed this one and not the other one. There's two sitting there charging side by side, so I'm very surprised that he grabbed the one that he did. Oh well, it's the better one. He has the better flashlight, so the other one's not bad. It's all good. It happens. Actually, the other one is the one I bought him to keep in the truck, and he refuses to put it in the truck. So. Yeah, yep. Never has it with him. That's all right. Got that, we've got one of them DeWalt spotlight, floodlight thingies, chop light, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty nice. We use that thing a ton. That's probably our most used DeWalt tool that we have. Is a flashlight. We're always using that thing. Oh man, all the time. It's nice to have. It's super bright too. Not as bright as the tactical flashlight. Still pretty nice. Alright, let's see if we can get this corner planted. Sometimes you gotta be... Since we don't own any of the common ground, you gotta approach these corners kind of in the right way. Otherwise you end up skipping it. Alright, let's... Whoa, hey, that planter didn't set down that fast. Try that again. Alright. So chat, what's the one thing, not necessarily for this harvest, but what could I plant and make the most money on? Like, what's the strat? What do y'all think? Dry corn's pretty good, but I feel like, I mean, it pays. I want to buy common ground. But the problem is I'm going to need something. I need to basically make all that money in one shot. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to save up that much money. Beets. Peas, yeah, make some good money. Yeah, let's do sugar beets everywhere, right? Really, I guess I would say it's either soybeans or corn on this map, right? Dry corn's worth a fair bit. Yeah. Actually peas. Problem with peas though, do they sell when they harvest? Because I can't really store peas. I could only store like 1 million right now. So spinach is worth a lot of money, but I'm not doing spinach. Because like all these little fields down, I would love to plow these 3 together. Make a huge field here, go all the way up to the river, up to 33. Plow these 3 together. Plow those 2 together. Plow these 2 together. And maybe not those 2. I'd love to plow a bunch of these fields together. Same thing on the other side of the map, too. All those little fields over there by like 1-8. All those little fields need to be plowed together. I wouldn't cut down tree lines to plow fields together, but I'd plow fields like these random 2 trees I'd cut down. Over here, I'd plow probably 1 and 8 together. Maybe not. But like 25 all the way to 5, I'd probably plow together. That'd be an awkward field. Just saying. Awkward field. Stevie silo. I could. I'm probably not going to bring in the Stevie silo, but I could, yeah. If I sold those carrots I have, I could make some money. They're all being made into preserved. They're all being sold, though. Don't worry. It's a very time-consuming process to sell. I think we had like 6 million liters, didn't we? 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we had over 5 million liters. I don't remember how many exactly. Boy, they load that. So you guys know that we have a tree trimmer that lives in the neighborhood. And they've got this tandem axle dump trailer they pull behind their chipper truck or boom truck most of the time. Boom truck is just what I went by on. And they load this tandem axle dump trailer. And it's not that big of a trailer. It's like a 14-footer maybe. So it's good size, but not that bad. And it's got metal sides on it. But they put, you know, tree trunks in there. And they're sticking way out of the top of this trailer. It's like y'all are overloading this thing like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised they're hitting their weight limit on their plate. They load that sucker down. It's wild. It's like, y'all, that trailer's not going to last very long when you're putting that much in there. Just saying. People abuse trailers, though. That's just like, that happens, you know. Definitely happens. You know, actually, I'm excited to see our play on corn here, because if we're planting... So we planted 25, 19, 18, 12, 5. We can plant 14 in corn. We can plant 28, 26. We're planting all these little fields down here in corn. When the barley's ready, we're going to plant corn. We're going to have a ton of corn, y'all. That's going to be another big dry corn sell-off. I'm here for that. I'm so here for that. Because actually, field 35 here is basically like planting 6. You know, that's 60 acres. This one's only 65 and a half. It's 5 acres smaller, but whoopee-doo. That's a lot of corn. Oh, boy. So actually, when I get done seeding here, I need to bring seeders here. Kind of keep seeders on this side of the map so I can plant all that when I get it harvested. Yeah. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's going on? Yeah. Got a lot to do, chat. Got a lot of stuff to do. But it's a good problem. It's a good problem to have stuff to do. Be busy. You know, keeps me out of the bars. Not that that's a problem for the record. But yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll plant 14 in corn. And then corn. Yeah. Where's my next field? 35. Where's 36 at? Oh, 36 is over here. That's a good sized field, actually. 700,000. What's that planted in? Of course. Clover. Oh, clover. See, and then I'm sitting here like, okay, I want to save money. I want to buy that common ground. I want to buy combines. I want to buy more ground in general. It's hard to save money in Farm Sim for me. Just throwing it out there. I know what I should do is pick up all the, from the soybeans and the corn, I should pick up all the straw. There's probably $1 million right there. I don't take the time to do it though, honestly. Do not take the time. But yeah, we'll have ourselves another great corn, dry corn roundup. Whenever, I don't know when we'll get it done, but at some point. So that'd be good. All right, 14's on his last pass. 29's almost done. 17's not that far. Okay, I'll probably wait till all those are done, and then I can go there and just move them all at once. That's probably what I'll do. Just keep going back and forth in these little fields till then. That's the plan. Right. Oh, Sean's got stuff. Jack-o'-lantern. What is a jack-o'-lantern Whopper? I'm assuming that's a sandwich at Burger King. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's pop? What's going on? Jack-o'-lantern Whopper. It's literally orange. How do they get it orange? What is that? Is that made out of sweet potato? I'm sure it's not. It's a joke. It's the only orange thing I could think of in the moment. Yeah, why don't we have sweet potatoes in this game? That should be a thing, right? Or a yam? Sweet potato. That'd be kind of sick. I would grow sweet potatoes. I've done it in real life, so why not? Why not inform some? They should be, yep. I think pumpkins would be cool too, and like 2 different styles of pumpkins. Like one is where you put them in the crates and ship out the pumpkins, and the other one is pumpkin seed farming, you know? Where you go for pumpkin seeds would be cool. But what do I know? Naturally colored orange bun. So it's a Whopper, but it's just the bun that makes it interesting. I wonder what the naturally flavored part is. Or naturally colored. I wonder what that is. Probably sweet potato. It's about the color of it, honestly. It's about sweet potato colored. Oh, that's kind of funny. Well, I hope you enjoy your Whopper, Sean. How about that? Whoppers. Yeah, but it's natural. It's not... If they're saying it's natural, it's not like the petroleum-based ones. The bad dyes for you, you know? Because, you know, whoever thought it was a good idea to make food dye out of, you know, petroleum? Not sure. This is Alma, Missouri. This is not Alma, Missouri. Judith, Plains, Montana. I just switched last week from Alma to Judith Plains. My bad. Yeah, Judith Plains. Well, I know, Kimmy, but what's the food coloring? That's my point. What is natural food coloring made out of? Like ground up bugs? I don't know what it's made out of. You know, the artificial stuff's like, you know, petroleum based, but I don't know what the natural ones are made out of. Like in Minecraft, you go gather flowers, you know? I don't know about in real life what you do. Oh, man. Get these flowers and grind them up and sprinkle them in my, you know, my bread to make it orange, you know? Sounds pretty lit to me. Sounds pretty lit. supposedly is beet juice. I could see that. Love sweet taters, yeah. Do you kidding me? I don't like them. I cannot stand a sweet potato. Dad likes sweet potatoes. Dad loves him a sweet potato. But yeah, I can't stand them. Carrot juice. I could see that too. Interesting. So you don't just go out back and find some flowers? It's not like Minecraft? Okay. I thought Minecraft was real life. My bad. I thought Minecraft was a simulation. Or you know, chat. The more you know. It's not a simulation. Alright. Bake it. Butter and brown sugar. Do you even taste the sweet potato at that point, Kimmy? Or are you just eating sugar? Butter on it. Like, no hate. A genuine question. Like, you probably can't even... It's probably just tastes like brown sugar butter. There's nothing wrong with that, I guess. Alright. Each their own. Don't put a lot. Okay. All right. You know, it's kind of like we were talking about like pumpkin day stuff the other day, and I said that, you know, I always make the baked beans, but I've been told this year I'm not making baked beans. They've been farmed out to somebody else, which I was kind of salty about because it's like I've been making them for like 20 years, you know. Anyway, when I make baked beans, this is how Mom used to make them, and she just, you know, it's like her thing, right? It's, you literally just take a can of baked beans, like Bush. We always use Bush's like original, right? And then we had 3 ingredients, and technically all 3 of them are just sugar. It's like, well, no wonder those things are so good. Obviously, you just add sugar and a different type of sugar. Well, yeah, no wonder they're good. They're great, by the way. But like, sugar and sugar, so. But I'm not making them this year, so I'll be interested to see what that person comes up with that they're the lady that's bringing them. One of my brother-in-law's friends' moms. Yes, that's who it is. She's bringing baked potatoes. I'm sure, or baked potatoes, baked beans. I'm sure she'll come up with something else too, but I don't know what else she'll bring. She always brings extra stuff. So yeah. Best baked beans with bacon. Nice. They probably won't. I probably won't even try them, Sean, to be honest. Because, like, you know, I'm still going to try to behave there Saturday. Or Sunday, sorry. Because there will be a lot of, like, desserts and like, sweets and stuff. And, like, junk food is all, we'll just say it, junk food. I will try my best to avoid that stuff. I'll try to stick more to, like, you know, the protein stuff. Not so much the junk. We'll see. If nothing else, I'll have meatballs there, and I can just live off those all day. It's fine. So, it's all good. No worries. Because so the whole thing, Kimmy, when Mom passed, we kind of like passed the torch, or she kind of passed the torch onto my sister for the whole pumpkin day thing. But it's like my sister just wants to get rid of like every tradition that we've ever done. And it kind of bothers me. And then my one brother likes to stick his nose in where it doesn't belong. Because see, my brother and my sister, they work together. So they're like buddy because they see each other all the time. So like, if he says it, then like that's the way it is because she's all about it, right? It's kind of annoying. Bring my own crock pot of protein. And so basically they just want to like get rid of tradition and farm stuff out to other people, which I have no problem. Everybody, it's the idea of it is everybody brings something, right? But it just seems silly to like farm everything out to other people. They conspire, exactly. And you know, brother and I have issues, so like anything I want to do, they're not about because of the issues between my brother and I. And then my sister's just kind of like, basically on the hit, like out of the whole thing, I feel like she's on his side, you know? But like my sister and I have an okay relationship. We talk and like I cut her grass, she pays me for it, you know? Like it's whatever, but I don't know. They don't want me, they wanted to buy store-bought meatballs instead of making mom's recipe, you know? And like no, we're not buying store-bought meatballs when I'll gladly make mom's recipe, you know? Like it's not a hard thing to do. People love them. I love them. I don't care about other people. Like they're great. So kind of Sean, but she more picks his side, so you would uninvite them. Well, the problem is most of the people that come now are kind of like their friends. I don't really know a lot of people, and like so like, it's a lot of like, especially my sister's like friends and stuff now, which is fine. Some of her friends are just, they're terrible parents, but anyway, that's another story for another day. Their kids are wild. That's okay. If there's a place to be wild, it's the farm. There's plenty of land to spread out and be wild, you know? But yeah. You don't want it done the way it's always been done, stay away. I mean, to a point, Kimmy, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't understand farming it out to somebody else, you know? And this year, really, like, I get he's trying to help out and be a team player, but like my brother's not even going to be there. And yet he's taken over and he wants to do this and he has to do this and he has to do this. And it's like, why is he putting all this effort into a thing he's not even going to be at? You know, last year we talked, for the last couple of years, he's made chili, a big crock pot of chili. Well, the crock pot keeps getting smaller. He makes a smaller crock pot every year because his chili's so nasty that everybody's realized you don't eat his chili. It's like, no, I want to make a big crock pot of chili and make a good chili, you know? No. I don't think Pops will do that, Sean. I don't know. It won't happen. Yeah. This is why you don't do things with your family. Yeah. I would love to just take over all the planning and the food and like all that stuff. And, you know, I would farm things out, but like I would do strategic farming to people. Like brother makes nasty chili. He's not allowed to make chili anymore. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't need to happen, you know? Or, you know, he burns and makes the burgers raw at the same time. Maybe he's not in charge of burgers anymore. That's okay. You know, Dad was talking about getting bratwurst to have bratwurst made up for everybody, or as another option, right? You know, and I was like, do not let brother do that. I will do the bratwurst. And I'm not just sitting over here like, you know, I do stuff better, but like I don't burn stuff. So can you make a dessert? Maybe. Brother's in charge of bet. Now he would screw that up. He would screw that up in a heartbeat.
Jacob 2348 JDX 100. Hello there.
Oh man, Jacob, what's going on? How are you? If it were up to brother, we would just have like bottles of water. That's it. We wouldn't have anything else. We always provide soda, like juice boxes for the kids and waters and probably lemonade this year and like that kind of stuff. And yeah, he would screw that up so fast. Jacob, how's it going? Thanks for the bits. What's popping? Sean, he went to culinary school, graduated, and he worked for a chef for a few years. Yeah. Brother can make mashed potatoes with cat hair in them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any cats anymore, so hopefully there's not cat hair still. Yeah, those cats are they're no longer around. So yeah. No longer around. Where did I send my truck, chat? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, my truck's sitting right there. Okay, it is right there. I got nervous for a second. I was like, no. You know what? I'm almost done here. I'm just going to keep at these fields and we'll worry about the other fields in a minute. That's what we're going to do, chat. I've got a little bit here to do in 2 fields and then I'm done with these fields. Oh gosh. Anyway, sorry. I'm not just sitting here trying to rant about my brother, but it's just frustrating, you know? I'm doing what's popping. Welcome in. What's going on? You know, I've basically given up on Thanksgiving too. Like having any kind of tradition, like make anything mom used to make. No, can't have it. So it's annoying. I'm planting candy corn. High fructose corn syrup. South Ada bet. All right, bet. You guys are like my therapist in a way. Kimmy, you know, it really bothers me. Maybe I'm just like more nostalgic than the rest of them, but like it really hurts me. Sure, I'm not adopted. No, I'm not adopted. I don't think. I don't know. Honestly, for Thanksgiving, yes, the show up and eat strategy is kind of my strategy these days, honestly, with Thanksgiving. Yeah. Yeah, we've been having it out at my brother's house past few years. We usually do Thanksgiving at his house, then Christmas at my sister's house, and then New Year's out at brother's house again. And yeah, I just show up and eat. I don't really participate anymore. Like otherwise, I don't. Yeah, I don't like make food or anything for it. No, they've kind of ruined that for me. So, welcome in. What's going on? Sean, I cannot tell you how many Thanksgivings I've been late to over the years because I'm out in the yard working on lights. To be completely honest, that has happened numerous times. Yeah. That has happened. Well, we do make the pies. Yeah, I guess we do that. We do. We do. We do that. Yes. Gimme. I did skip and stream farm sim, yeah. I need to make some practice pies before Thanksgiving, maybe. Mom used to make the dough, and I've made it like 1 year, kind of, and it tasted really good, but like the visuals were not good. I need to get better about making pie crust, and then it would be mom's like same pies. You know, we have her pie recipes anyway. The one's written in like Sharpie in the front of a cookbook, which is great. Honestly, I want to get that one, like scan it and then like blow it up and like print it out. I think that'd make a really cool like art thing inside the shed, you know, like with the stains on, there's like some stains on that piece of paper from like years of making pies with that recipe. I think that would be really cool. I think it was grandma's recipe, actually, mom's recipe. Shoot, that recipe could be ancient by now, to be honest. But I always thought that would be cool to like print out that recipe or whatever, you know, like scan it, and that'd be really neat. Just saying. So mom never used butter, Kimmy. I know it might sound gross to some of you, but she used like Crisco. It was water, or it was flour and Crisco, and you'd cut that together, right? with one of the, like, the dough cutter things. Always make the good stuff. That's true. I'm not trying to make a whole Thanksgiving myself. I don't. No. Yeah, so we would do flour, Crisco, and you'd cut it together with the dough, like, cutter thing, or what, I don't even know. I don't even know what you call that thing. She would always use that, and then she'd always have a cup of cold water, of ice water, and she'd measure a little water and then mix it around, and eventually it would make this really nice dough. Or cold butter. Throw it in the fridge. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Crazy Irish, what's going on, man? We're doing. How are you? But yeah, anyway, so the one year I kind of made pie crust. I've made them a couple years, and then the last few I haven't even tried, and we just get the Pillsbury ones, which they're okay. They just don't have the taste. They don't taste great. They taste too, like, out of a box for me, honestly, you know? Because it's like you got this really good pumpkin pie with this, like, not so good crust, you know? She taught you how. Well, Kimmy, you want to come up and make some pie crust for me? And then, you know, you like the butter crust? I got you. You do it like somebody making croissants. Oh. See, my problem is I do it once a year, right? And then usually, so the way we typically make pies, like Pops and Aunt will basically do like the fillings for the pies, and then he leaves the crust to me because he doesn't have the patience for the crust at all, even if it's the store-bought ones. And usually I'm like trying to do my thing and get in the groove and make a pie crust, and he's standing over my shoulder like, come on, the oven's ready, let's go, we got to get this done. And that's the stress just doesn't work. Taking a load to Indiana today, nice. It's been years, Kimmy, I got you. But yeah, the stress doesn't help anything, you know? Just saying. Cherry pie. Jeez. Oh, dang. Interesting, Scully. No, yeah, no. The pie crust is great. I'm really bad at making it. I've heard of putting cheese on apple pie. I've never done it. Our go-tos in our house were always cherry pie and pumpkin pie. Because some people in the family swear they don't like pumpkin pie, but yet they eat it. And then brother, he's all about a cherry pie. But we don't use like the canned cherry pie filling. We use like the tart cherries. And then you add like tapioca to them and stuff. Yeah. You always eat it at. Yeah, ice cream and pie is great. I like frozen Cool Whip with my like pumpkin pie. Oh yeah. Marble or cheddar cheese. Interesting. Yeah, I think mom only made one apple pie like ever. It was super good. But yeah, usually cherry and pumpkin is what we make for Thanksgiving. Usually we'll make them for Thanksgiving, then make them again for Christmas. That's what we've been doing the past couple years. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I like to carry on traditions. You know, mom worked hard at having some traditions for us as kids, and it's nice to. I think it's nice to carry that on. Other people don't necessarily agree with me, so make an apple crisp. Nice. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, it's a whole thing. And you know, over the years we would make like she made a pecan pie a couple times. It kind of depend on like who was gonna be at the Thanksgiving. Cause like I know that one year for one of my nieces, she wanted a pecan pie, so mom made that for her. Kind of depended on who was going to be around. Maple syrup production. You're going to Kimmy's? Wow. Granny Smith's? Yeah, that's what we used. That is what we used. I would agree. Pecan pies are amazing. I don't like pecans. I'll be honest. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Oh boy. Oh, we nailed it. You know, for Thanksgiving, or maybe one of them. No, it was for Christmas Eve. My mom's side of the family, we always had Christmas Eve at Grandma's. For years, it was at Grandma's condo. And, you know, we would squeeze way too many people into that house. And most of them were like my family, but, you know, we would squeeze way too many people into that condo. But it was okay because it was Christmas at Grandma's, you know, and everybody was down. Well, that one year, Grandma had moved out of the condo. And my cousin's apartment complex or something had actually, Grandma might still have been living in the condo. Anyway, we had a huge Christmas party at a apartment complex's like clubhouse. And I made that year for that Christmas party, I made a Jello trifle in like a trifle dish. And it was a whole bunch of different layers of Jello, and it was like a regular layer, and then I would whip Jello with the hand mixer and pour it in there, so it was like foamy. I spent like days working on this Jello trifle. I was so proud of it too. Somewhere there's a picture I think of me and my grandma, and I'm holding the Jello trifle or something. I have to look back. I bet you I can find that. I think it was on a digital camera. I could find that photo. I was so proud of my Jello trifle. I think we had Cool Whip people could put on when they would get some. Yeah, there was no Cool Whip inside of it. It was just Jello. It was basically Jello in a fancy dish pot thing. I don't know, trifle dish. I don't know. It was kind of weird, but I was proud of it. I remember we brought it home after the party, and I was eating Jello for days. I do remember that part very well. I think that might be the last time I ever had Jello, and that's been like 15 years ago. That might be the last time, y'all. I ate so much Jello in like a couple of days. I don't think I threw any of it away, though. I think I ate it all. It was a lot. It was a lot of Jello. All right. Okay, so this planter is going to stay down here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to need this grain cart. Or this tractor for a grain cart. So this planter could not stay down here. So I'll send that to the grain cart parking for now. That's going to have to go and get the grain cart. You're not going to make that turn, are you? That's going to have to go get the grain cart on there because harvesting barley, I'm going to need it. Especially because I think I might make a certain move before barley harvest. Maybe. We'll see. We might be upgrading something, chat. Just one of something, though, because I don't have enough money to do them all, so. All right, let's go move the remaining planters. Might have to fill up that one. But I think I'm down to 3 fields to plant, and I've got 3 planters, so. I know. Kind of will work out that way after all. And I don't know if we're going to get to that upgrade today. We still got to fertilize everything. We're going to have to herbicide a bunch eventually, so. It's all good. Oh yeah. That was the year I gave myself a faux hawk too. Showed up at my family Christmas party with a faux hawk. It was pretty sick. Well, so Kimmy, we do dressing, but it's not cornbread. We do like the dressing in the casserole in the 9x13, right? Glass 9x13. That's how we bake ours. So we don't do like in-bird. Never done that. But yeah, we like it, we call it dressing, but it's not cornbread. Yeah. Do both. Usually there will be some like quote unquote stuffing, but it's like gluten free for my brother-in-law. So usually there'll be some of that there for him. But no, I prefer again, that's one of mom's things that my sister actually took on and she like does quite well. Makes mom's dressing. Yeah. She nails that actually for the most part. Dressing in the pan, stuffing in the bird. Wow. Alright. Hopefully that'll make its way over yonder. It should. If it doesn't, we'll fix it when we come back through. Nice, Sean. Nice. You're right, Kimmy. Well, the funny thing about our dressing is usually there's two pans that get made. Because I think it was my grandma, and she always put raisins in it. And I know that might sound really weird, but it's super, super good. So I prefer, I know. I prefer my dressing, my Thanksgiving dressing, to have raisins in it. I love it. I know it's weird. I know it's gross. Whatever. I'm all about it. I am all about it. So usually, that there's not many of us that like the raisins. I know my aunt does. I know dad does. I do. Might be the three of us. So that pan usually comes home with us. Nobody else wants it. So strategy there too, you know. Be the only ones that like something and it comes home with you. And I'm okay with that. So yeah. Cornbread dressing. So does that come in the blue box, Kimmy, or? Kimmy's gonna slap me. More for me. Exactly, yeah. Although I'll eat some this year. I won't eat a lot anymore. But best part of Thanksgiving, wow. The best part of Thanksgiving for me is when it's over and I get to go home. You know? That's the best. Actually, it is the best part because that's traditionally when we turn on the Christmas lights. Is after we have Thanksgiving dinner. So that is actually the best part. Which that's something we used to do and we don't do anymore either. We always used to have like a lighting ceremony almost. Because my grandma, oh, I forgot I still have those two to plant. And we have a truck collision with that one planter. Okay, let's go fix that. When my grandma was still alive, she lived about 45 minutes away from us. And for a lot of years, she would come up here for Thanksgiving if we went, you know, if we went to my sister's house or we went wherever we would go. Usually back then, actually, it was just here at the house. And before she would leave, we would get her in the car and then go park across the street. And then turn all the lights on for her. So. Third time your game's crashed from Maple. Uh-oh. Sounds like you need to sell the Maple production. Scully, that's not good. Yeah, that sounds like a bug. Definitely sounds like a bug. It's not good at all. Wow. But yeah, we used to do that for her. Now we kind of don't really do that. And then actually a couple years we'd had it at my sister's house. Everybody would jump in cars and come over here. Basically just to see the lights, and then they'd all go home. That was fun. But yeah, we don't really do that anymore. Pallets create big time lag. That's not good. All right, we got to make sure this guy gets going. Otherwise, you know, he's just going to cause problems too. He'll probably not be able to get on his course. He's trying to turn. I don't think he's going to make it though. I won't interfere, but I'm curious where his, yeah, no, he's not going to make that. We're going to interfere. Never mind. We're interfering. Here. Forgot to add headland tractor drove into a river. Sounds like horseplay. Yep. That sounds just like horseplay, actually. That's funny. Yeah, headlands are important. I usually run 2, sometimes 3, sometimes more. We a lot of people with horseplay have been there, yeah. I know I have been over the years a few times. That's funny. Way better than AI. Oh, horseplay is awesome. Horseplay is great. I am a huge fan of horseplay. I don't play farm sim without horseplay and auto drive. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not fun to me. But, you know, that's my play style. Everybody's different. I tend to like bigger American maps with horseplay and auto drive, so that's how I play. Alright, let's fix another auto drive issue here. And again, this is, I just need to redo auto drive down here, and I haven't done it yet. That's all this is, honestly. But I'll get it fixed up one of these days. I promise. Problem is, I've just had so much to do on this map, I haven't been able to. Oh my god. What auto drive point was he on when I... Where the hell does he go? Dude, he is gone. Wow, I was not expecting him to start off in the field like that. All right, I'm gonna finish planting corn here, I guess. But he's like, I got somewhere to be now. Wow. All right, so we're not done planting yet. But the good news is, chat, outside of these 2 fields I'm at, planter in a field, planter in a field, planter in a field, everybody's done. Like, everybody's on their last field except for these 2 I'm at. So we're doing great. Doing great here, chat. That worker had Taco Bell. He had something, all right. He might have had ants in his pants for all I know. I don't know. He had something going on. He had to go somewhere real fast. I had him just go in here to park, so when I get done, I can just send this to the homestead and I'll have my truck. Or if I need my truck, it's here, you know. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, honestly, when the guy gets done on 5, I may see if I can get him to drive over here to me and then help me plant this field. Might try to do that. Corner speed set for 200. I don't know. Let's check. I'm curious. Whatever it's at, it's way too high. It's at 50%. That setting must not work on that truck. There's no way, as fast as he was going, that thing was running 50% speed. There's no shot. That thing had 3 gears. It was here, it was there, or here, and then something. Thing was gone, man. That's all I know. Oh, that's funny. I need to put a trailer behind there, man. I could haul TMR so much faster. Definitely not going to do that for the record. No, thank you. All right. Pick it up. Let's go. All right. Grab it like it's hot. Let's go. Noisy outside. Somebody started something earlier in my neighborhood. It was like a 2-stroke something, like a trimmer or a blower or chain. It sounded so bad. I was like, buddy, whatever you're doing, it's awful. I don't even know who it was. I bet it was Mr. Wonderful next door. It sounded horrendous. You know what? I bet it was his boat. His boat sounds real bad like it. Because it's like not in water, you know? I bet he's winterizing his boat. One of his boats, he is too. Poor guy. I want to know what it's like someday, chat. Okay? And, you know, no hate to him for this part, but like, buddy is so rich. All right? He owns 2 houses. He never goes to his lake house. Oh my God. Tomcat, you're going to get smacked. Buddy owns 2 houses. Has the house here, has the lake house. Never goes to his lake house. He has 2 boats. And one of them just sits on a trailer next to his house all summer. So he like never takes that boat out. And it's like, why? Why do you have all this stuff and you don't use any of it? Like, I don't understand. Just saying. Someday I'll know what that's like. I have a house I never go to. I don't understand it. Kimmy, I have to react to it too. That one. There we go. There's my reaction to it, Kimmy. At least the whole box isn't blue, Kimmy. It's only the Jeff, whatever. They'll break if you put them in water. A boat will? I don't know. Rich people probably, yeah, right? Fire Shadow? I don't know what that's like. Oh, man. It's okay. Like I said, good for him. You know, it's life goals, right? Be able to afford a house you never go to, I guess. I don't know. That's not really on my bucket list of things I need to do in my life. But. So, Kimmy, where do you get your... okay, genuine question. What do you just get, like, cornmeal? Is that what you get? And then you have to add, like, what to it? I genuinely don't know. Is it just cornmeal and eggs? That can't be it, right? Like, I don't actually know. I mean, cornmeal, does cornmeal come in the box? Kimmy's going out to the cornfield. And then she's got a corn sheller, sorry. She's got a corn sheller she runs. And then she's got a burr mill, you know. She runs her burr mill. Self-rising corn. I didn't even know that was a thing. What's in self-rising cornmeal? There's got to be something besides cornmeal, right? The butter. Okay, the buttermilk part sounds amazing. Just for the record, the buttermilk part sounds amazing. Cornmeal's in a bag. A bag? It's not in a box. Well, technically, the little Jif ones, they're in a bag inside of a box. Oh, it comes in a bag like flour. Okay. Self-rising cornmeal. It comes in a bag like flour, kid me. Okay, that makes sense. I should get some of this and make cornbread. You know, it is almost soup season here, so. I should make it just to try it, Kimmy. One time. Yeah, it's in a bag like flour. All right. Cook it. Make a cast iron skillet. That's pretty cool. I could see that being really good. Okay, fine. The little blue box is easy though. Just add some eggs. Oh god. I think that's all you put in it, right? I could be wrong. That's amazing though. I'm sure Pops would be all about it, Kimmy. And it doesn't sound hard to make, so I'm always down for a adventure. That's okay. If you have real cornbread, you'll never go back to the box. All right. So last night I was like, I wanted something to eat, right? Remember, I wasn't feeling good yesterday, like stomach wise, we'll just say. And I wanted something to eat. And for some reason, ramen noodles sounded good. Okay. I was like, yeah, I just want like a pack of ramen noodles, you know, obviously we'll cook them, put the, you know, packet in there. And that just sounded good. I don't know why. So I go scrounging through the house, right? And I found a pack of ramen noodles. Sweet. And I look at it and I was like, oh, it's only outdated by a little bit. It's fine. I thought it said like October 24. And I was like, that's fine. That's not really that big of a deal, right? And so I get my pot out of the cabinet and I put the water in there and I put her on the stove and I crank it up and I'm standing there and I'm like, I don't feel good. I'm tired, whatever. And so I take I take it and you know, I open the pack and I break up the noodles and I take the little seasoning pack out and I wait for the water to boil and I dump them in the water, right? And I'm standing over the stove looking at this pot. And what do I see in there, chat? Not one, but there was two, at least two. It had weevils in it. And I was like, no. I looked at the package again. It expired in 2023. These here ramen noodles that I found were ancient, okay? Ancient. So needless to say, I did not have ramen. And then I found another pack that was still in our kitchen and I threw it away too. So like, dang it. I really wanted ramen noodles. Dad said it was more protein and I was like, no, that's not funny. Yeah, no, Yulberry, it's not. No, I mean, it is, but I'm not eating it. So, ramen noodles in the trash. And yeah, it was not okay. I was not happy. Well, no, it was not fun. All right, so I've AI'd this worker. Let's see if he can actually find me. Hopefully he can come over here and take a couple passes on the field, you know?
bbears0313 cheered X100. In a fight between a large and small one, it is always prudent to take the lesser of the two weevils.
Take the lesser of the... Huh? What, the weevil are going hungry? I just decided to go hungry. To be honest, that's what I chose. I just didn't eat them. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And if one pack had them in there, you know. Yeah, no, I'm just not doing that. Not about it. So, they're in the trash now, and that's where they belong. Oh, he got stuck down here, I think. Darn it. I was hoping he could make it to me. Oh well. That's okay. Bear thanks to the bits. Microwave for 3 to 5 minutes. Oh wow. That still wouldn't help with the weevils though. I don't eat ramen. I just last night I was like, I just want some ramen. That like just hot, really, really hot ramen sounded really good. Like not temperature or not spicy, temperature. You know what I mean? Like that just, it sounded good. Comes out great. Nice, Jeff. But yeah, I don't ever eat ramen. That's hence why we had some that expired 2 years ago. Because nobody in my house eats ramen. So yeah, like literally nobody. I think all that ramen was those ramens were left over from when I got on my like ramen with American cheese kick that like Sarge made me try. He didn't make me. He told me about it and I tried it. But that's like left over from like a 6-pack or something from way back then. Like I ate a couple of them and then nobody in my house eats ramen, so it just sat there and makes me wonder what else on that like in our like pantry kind of thing is expired, you know. Time to gut that one of these days and just yeah, it's probably all junk. Bunch of miscellaneous stuff. A lot of spices that are probably like 15 years old now. We just don't use. We don't bake anymore, so a lot of stuff from back in the day that I know we don't use, so probably no good anymore. But it happens, I guess. Definitely happens. I know. I should make the ramen with the weevils in it for Pumpkin Day or something, right? It's Halloween. You put bugs in your food. Here you go, kids. What's that? It's from Sloppy Joe's. Is that from Billy Madison? What's that from? I think it's from Billy Madison. I want to say it is. Some Sloppy Joe's. Oh, man. Nailed it. Let's go. I know my random Billy Madison quote. I probably don't know that many, honestly. Besides, you know, O'Doyle Rules, Sloppy Joe's. Oh, God, there's so many more in that movie. There's so many in Billy Madison. Yeah, there's a lot. Gotta love the O'Doyle family, though. All right. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's that one too, Bear. Yep, there's that one too. Oh god. Yeah, appreciate it, Bear. Oh, I kind of forgot about that one. There are some great ones. That's a great movie. Absolutely great. Great movie. Yes, Bear. Yes, yes, yes. It's a good movie. Need to watch that again too. I said Saturday I was gonna watch Dark Knight. I never watched it. Fun fact: the Dark Knight out of that like little trilogy of Batman movies, the Dark Knight's by far the best one. Not Begins or Rises. No. Now that's hilarious. Bear, did you Google Billy Madison quotes, or have you seen that movie like 1,000 times too? I've seen it. It's been a while though. It's been a long time actually. Okay, planters. We're almost done planting, chat. 28 will be our last one. Heck yeah, dog. Because those are planted, right? I got to make sure because it was beans on beans. So let's go. All right. Oh, Kimmy, I've watched Dark Knight actually, fun fact about Dark Knight. All the cool kids pee the pants. Such a good one. Not Sandler's best. No, it's maybe not the best, but it's a great movie. Kimmy, fun fact about Dark Knight. I don't think I ever saw it in theaters, but my buddy, Casey's brother, actually, okay? Casey's brother bought that movie when it came out on DVD. And he bought a DVD Blu-ray combo because it was kind of at that time where like Blu-rays were kind of taken off, but DVDs were still a thing. So he bought a combo. It came with both. Well, he had a Blu-ray player and I had a DVD player. So he just like, I borrowed the DVD. I still have it. It's been like 10 years, more than that. Yeah, so I still have his DVD. He never asked for it back. So yeah, I have a DVD copy of Dark Knight somewhere. It's in a Blu-ray case though, but it's actually a DVD. Heath Ledger he was so good in that movie. Yeah, so good. But like, and I think out of the trilogy, I actually saw Dark Knight first. It took me forever to see the Begins one, the first one there. And then Rises was okay, but Dark Knight was so good. So good. I'm gonna have to watch that. I might watch that tonight. I gotta find it. I gotta watch it. That's all there is to it. Gotta make it happen, chat. You betcha. Yeah, gonna have to. But yeah, Heath Ledger was so good in that movie. It was unreal how good he was in that movie. Well, yeah. Almost up to 14 gigs of RAM, by the way. They still chooching on the RAM up there. You betcha. What's up, Big Merc? Good morning to you. Good afternoon. Good whatever it is. It's morning for you. How's it going? The new ones don't compare. Yeah. What's weird is I'm not like real big into like Batman and stuff, but for some reason that movie grabbed me. I don't know why. I mean, I remember the Michael Keaton Batmans with like Mr. Freeze and like those were weird movies. I'm just saying those were, I wasn't a big fan of those. They were kind of weird. But yeah, Batman's never really been like my thing. Yeah, but for some reason, Dark Knight, all about it. I don't know. Just a good movie. Just a good movie. What was it? Wasn't Arnold? Arnold was Mr. Freeze. What? Very weird. That's all right. It happens, I guess. All right. Planting corn, planting corn. Chat, this is our last field to plant. Time I get this field done, all the other fields are done. Yeah, because 18 is done. 14 is just about done. And I've got, oh, that plant, wait, that planter, oh my God, don't call it a comeback. That planter's going to make it to the field, boys. There's no shot. Wow, I thought he was stuck. Jim Carrey's Riddler, yeah. There's another one, by the way. We talked about Sandler, but like Jim Carrey. He's had some weird movies too. Just saying. Like some of them from back in the day were good, but like there were a lot of weird ones too, I feel like. Who played Batman? Heath Ledger. I don't remember. Who is that? Is it Christian Bale? I googled it. I won't lie. Christian Bale. No, I just totally knew that. No, I googled. I won't even lie to y'all. Definitely googled. Christian Bale was Batman. Heath Ledger was the Joke. And then there's a whole bunch of other people in here that, I mean, you know them, but yeah. A lot of people in that movie. The cast, that it just keeps scrolling on Google. It just keeps going and going. That's wild. When did that movie come out? I don't care about Christian Bale. I want to see The Dark Knight here. Dark Knight. You remind me of mine, father. Alright. Yeah, love that line. So good. Has he been through hell? I didn't know that. I mean, probably Kimmy, yeah. Probably. And that movie's available on everything, by the way. So it says Hulu with subscription. Well, I have a Hulu subscription. I watch it later on Hulu. Hey, look, that planter made it here. Although that's one that's got the fertilizer on it too. So I can't just H button this one unless there's fertilizer in it. I was hoping to have it help me finish the field, but hey, it's got fertilizer. Let's go. Let's go. Start planting, buddy. Help me out. Pitter patter, let's go. How convenient that that one actually had fertilizer. Normally I need to get all these to the shop and take the fertilizer off all of them. I think I can do that at the repair point, but just make them corn planters. No fertilizer at all. What I need to do. But we'll get to that at some point, hopefully. That's okay. Didn't have to weed the field before planting? No. Why would I have to do that? That movie is 2 hours and 32 minutes long. Came out in 2008. that's so long ago. Oh, man. 2008, huh? It's kind of wild. Kind of wild. Although when I search it on Hulu, it says it's locked. I can't watch it. Thought it was later than that, right? Nope, 2008. So it's available through Hulu on HBO, apparently. But I have to have an HBO subscription. I don't want to do that. I just want to watch it. Boo. That's no fun, chat. That's no fun at all. Dark Knight Rises is also Dark Knight. Okay, so Dark Knight came out in 2008. Dark Knight Rises was 2012. So I'm searching it fire in Hulu, and it pops up and it says that it's through HBO, and I have to have that subscription. I don't want to pay for HBO to watch Dark Knight. Where else did it say I could watch it? But basically, it looks like HBO's got it, so that's what I'm seeing anyway. Yeah, HBO, it says YouTube Premium with subscription, obviously. HBO Max. Yeah, YouTube TV with subscription, Apple TV. It is on Prime, it says too. Okay. I'll try Prime. I don't think Disney's one of them. Is it on Disney? That's not one of them that's listed here anyway, but you never know. But it does say Prime. I'll look at Prime. That's where I'll look. Prime Video. Okay, so it's one of those you can buy it or rent it or have your HBO subscription. They get you, chat. They get you. Oh, man. All right. Oh. So you have money. Interesting, Spider. I got you. Okay, I didn't know any of that. Very, very interesting. All right, so looks like Buddy wants 2 Enros, so maybe we'll help him with that. So we're watching it, Disney. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying I want to watch it. That's all I know. Oh man, I definitely want to watch it. It's been a lot of years since I've seen it. I wonder if it holds up for me. You know, we talked about the other day that movie called U.S. Marshals. I used to watch that constantly. I wonder if it would still hold up too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I could do a quick rewatch of all of ER again. There's nothing quick about that. That was... no. That was a Harrison Ford classic as far as I'm concerned, Kimmy. U.S. Marshals, Harrison Ford, Wesley Snipes, man. I think it was Harrison Ford, right? Super good. Whatever. No, it wasn't Harrison Ford. It was He was in The Fugitive. Harrison Ford was The Fugitive, right? That was, God, what was his name? I think Wesley Snipes. Yeah. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones. That's the one. Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones classic. My bad. My bad. Need to find good Halloween movies to watch? Ooh. I don't know. Watching all the Law and Order series. Con Air. I don't think I've ever seen Con Air. I bet it's a good one, yeah. Oh, and Robert Downey Jr. I forgot he was in there, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch U.S. Marshals all the time. I don't know why. It was always on, like, TBS or TNT or something growing up. It was always on. It's kind of like the movie, oh God, what was it? It's right there. Grease. We used to watch, the movie Grease was always on in my house. Mom always had the movie Grease on. All the time. Non-stop in my house growing up. And The Fugitive. Later he takes Wesley. Yes. Okay, The Fugitive's also a good movie. Also a great movie. Just saying. All right, this tractor I don't need for what's it called? I don't need this for harvest. So that can just go down there for now. Although there's going to be a semi truck I think coming through here in a second. We'll let the semi truck go by first before we put this out on the road. Because remember, we're going to be planting corn after barley. So helps if I start the engine up, chat, and I do it right. Gosh. You've never seen the Grease movie, only seen the play? Really? Anyway. Most of that movie I could probably sing along with, to be completely honest. And I haven't seen it since I was, I don't know, young teenager maybe. Yeah, it's been a while, but like I said, that movie lived. Oh, I wonder if we're full. We must be full over there finally. That movie lived rent free in my house when I was growing up. I don't know why, but it was, Mom liked it. It was always on, like all the time. It was bad. Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna get this guy going down yonder as soon as this truck comes by past us. Come on, Bessie, you can do it. That's not at all the way I want you to go, but well, that's the way you're going. You'll figure out how to get there eventually. The silly dancing. Why did they have the plastic wrap? That's what I want to know. All right, anybody, if you know, you know. But like, why did they just have a big roll of saran wrap? And they're out there dancing with it. That's what I want to know. Somebody found it in catering that morning. They're like, hey, let's dance with this. Why? So weird. Anyway. All right. One tractor's going that way. One tractor's going to the homestead. Let's go round up the other cedars. We'll probably send them down yonder too, because we're gonna have, oh boy, okay. Well, we can send this down there too, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, I want to take that up to the shop here in a minute. I'll get it filled up. Well, not shop, but town. We'll do that in a minute. Yes. There's one part where they have like a giant roll of plastic wrap and they're dancing with it. It's the weirdest thing, man. I don't know, man. It's weird. He's done a little dance in every movie. I could see that, yeah. That makes sense. Mamma Mia. Here I go. Mom did when that movie came out, especially on DVD. It was always on too. Yeah, Mom played that a lot when it came out. Just saying. Like, way too much. But, you know, she enjoyed it, so that's okay. Could I sing along with it? Some of it, maybe. It's just always on the house. You pick it up, you know? You know, when I was younger, like, when we, you know, when I would play, like, Age of Empires or Pharaoh or whatever, like, you know, our family computer was in our living room. So you were kind of forced to listen to just whatever Mom was watching or listening to or whatever, you know? So it might have been, you know, the Grease movie. It might have been Mamma Mia when that came out. It might have been, you know, a Tennessee Ernie Ford record album. You just, you know, he only had the one TV and the computer eventually in the living room there. So if you wanted to use the computer and play a game, you just had to listen to it. So I don't think we had headphones or anything either. We just had to turn our speakers down. We weren't. Yeah, we never had headphones. So I don't think we ever did. I know that might sound weird, but yeah, I don't think we did. We just had like the old CRT. There was one CRT we had. I think it was a compact or HP something. It had speakers like on the sides. I don't know. Usually it tried to be considerate if there were people in the room, you just turn it down. But yeah. And then what was that game? Was it StarCraft maybe or something? My brother would play all the time, and the disc in the computer would just scream the whole time. Just scream the whole time. And the folks used to get annoyed with that, trying to watch TV or whatever. That disc was in there going 7,200 back then. It was probably 5,400 RPMs or something. 16 tons. I don't know that song. I know a lot of Tennessee Ernie Ford, actually. We have the albums and the record player in my living room. That and Tony Orlando. Knock 3 times, Jet. Or tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, you know? Yeah, we used to like bake cookies and listen to that stuff. The memories, chat. The memories. We gotta stop talking about it. Just saying. All right, is that all my planners? I actually don't know. Hold on. Let's look. Okay, that's the last one there. Okay, so I think I'm ready to fast time well, I need to fix some stuff first, but I'm gonna be ready to fast time a day here in a minute. So we'll have lots of spraying to do. Your teacher played it once. That's random. Crash. You think I'll have to YouTube it? I probably won't, to be honest, Fire. I don't know if I could hear Tennessee Ernie Ford without, like, cutting onions, you know? I'll be honest. So let's not do that. Let's not do that, especially not right now. So yeah, not gonna go there. All right, I'm gonna move that bus. No, I gotta move a couple semis over here and get the feed wagon going for these cows. Because it's been stopped for a while since it ran out of feed earlier, and there's 2 semis sitting over here full of TMR right now, so I could probably just feed them with the semis. Probably just do that real quick, to be honest. Actually, no, I'm not taking the semis down in that mud. I'm not doing that. That's not going to end well. The mud down there to feed the cows is beyond real, so probably not going to do that. Guacamole with apples? No. Fun fact, I don't like guacamole. I know, I'm weird. Fun fact, I think I've only tried it once from Taco Bell, so I've never had good guac. I think it's a texture thing, honestly. You might regret planning to... Oh boy. Yeah. I could see that. Fire. Guacamole. Yeah, no, I've never, I've only ever had Taco Bell guac, so it's not good. You're on a 4. Oh boy. Alright, that sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time. Alright. Can that make it around that truck? Oh, it can. Okay, so I'm going to leave that truck sitting right there. Although, did he empty when I took some out? That's the real question. I'm assuming he emptied, right? We'll just make him run. And then when he gets back, he can empty. Alright, we'll take this load of, Where are we going to take this load of TMR? Because I got to get back in my truck. Run, chickens, run! They don't care today. They dodged the chicken here. I guess we'll take this load of TMR. That's full too. We'll just take it over there for now. They go through a lot of TMR. That just sounded like my microphone arm was gonna fall on my end. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. I went to move it just a hair. Sounded like it was gonna fall down. Ruh-roh, Ray. Oh boy. All right, what else? Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to send a few things up to town. I'm gonna go ahead and grab seed while we have money. I'll go ahead and refill on seed. Refill the conveyor. And then also while we have money, I have our new sprayer truck, spray tender truck. We're going to go ahead and send that up to town. That's what we're going to go do now. We got to go find our conveyor truck and our tender guy. And then I probably need to cancel all of the, oh boy, that's got a long way to go to catch up. That's the one over there we just started, so it's fine.